Hey everybody, this is Earl Harville of Harville Vocal Studio coming to you from my new studio in Long Beach, California. I am back on the West Coast, so if you're looking for a vocal coach out here, Harville Vocal Studio is where you should come. Today's video will cover the vocal cool down. Now, I've talked to you previously about warming up, and I've done the video clips that have shown you good exercises and good routines to use to warm the voice up before performance or recording or rehearsing. Well, now I want to address the other end, what you do post performance, post heavy voice usage, and that's the vocal cool down or the warm down. Teachers will use either one of those terms. It's important in the same way that it is for an athlete, let's say a runner. After doing an event, they're not going to come to a complete standstill and just stop, or else they're going to get a buildup of lactic acid in their muscles, and they're going to have a lot of soreness. Well, we singers want to make sure that we're not left with swelling in the vocal folds that will leave us with hoarseness, and along with that would be excessive mucus to try to protect the folds after all of that excessive usage. So it's important that we do some exercises and some things that will help bring the vocal folds back to a neutral state, to bring the cords from being swollen to more of their normal look and feel and that kind of thing. So here are some exercises that we're going to use in the cool down process. I like to start with the lip trill. Instead of starting down in chest voice and working up the way that we would do in the warm up, I'm going to start in head voice and come down. I like to do a 5-tone scale descending. Starting up in head voice, coming down through the middle, and getting all the way down to chest voice in the bottom. You can also do the tongue trill, or the NG, or the hum with tongue extension, or you can use ooh, or E. One of the big things is that you don't want to use a lot of volume. You're trying to take your voice now from an intensity level of 5, where you've been in rehearsal and performance, now back down to 1. So you don't want to use excessive volume. After I've done that descending scale, I like to do a 5-tone scale, ascending then descending. And again, at this point, I can use any of those sounds that I used before. I probably at this point go toward ooh, or E. Again, starting in head voice, coming through the middle voice, and going all the way down into chest voice again. Another good exercise sound to use at this point is gi. Gi is great to help bring the folds again back into a more relaxed state if there's any swelling there. And then again going all the way down. After this, I like to do some slides. At this point, I tend to really like ooh, 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 ooh. As I head back into chest voice, I'm going to do it really lightly. Ooh, 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 ooh. And then go all the way down to the bottom of the range. Again, you can use E, you can do a lip trill, tongue trill, NG would be great on those. And then finally, I'll do some slides starting near the top of the range in head voice and sliding straight down, not on a scale. You want to do the cool down until you feel that the speaking voice doesn't feel heavy or that you don't hear hoarseness. That can take 2 minutes, It may take up to 10 minutes depending on how aggressively you were using your voice that day or after that particular event. But it is important that you don't go to sleep on swollen vocal folds. When you do that, you tend to wake up with excessive mucus because it's trying to coat and protect the vocal folds, and you tend to have hoarseness. And then you have to work harder to get the voice going the next day. So don't go to sleep on swollen folds. After that long rehearsal, after that recording session, after that performance, after a long day of teaching, do the cool down before you go to sleep. In order to maintain vocal health, it's important not just to do that vocal warm-up, because that's essential, but it's also essential to do the cool down afterwards. If you're looking for vocal training in SoCal or via Skype, you can contact me at 562-387-8025. Check out my website, www.harvillevoice.com. That's www.harvillevoice.com. You can also go to YouTube and see my other videos about vocal warm-ups and vocal exercises, and there will be more coming to you very soon. So come back and watch more. All right, have a good one. Bye. Keep singing.